Two little girls died in a tragic car accident. 1 year later, they seemed to come back. This is the true story of the Pollock twins, one of the most unsettling and famous reincarnation cases of the 20th century. A story that blurs the line between psychology, grief, and something far stranger. It begins in Hexham, England, May 1957. John and Florence Pollock were an ordinary couple with two daughters, Joanna, age 11, and Jacqueline, age 6. That Sunday morning, the girls put on their best dresses, their little handbags swinging at their sides. They were on their way to church, but they never made it. A car struck them at high speed. Both sisters were killed instantly. For John and Florence, life shattered. Florence fell into despair. John clung to his belief that this was not the end. He had always been fascinated by the idea of reincarnation, and now he swore, "They will return to us." Florence dismissed it as grief-stricken fantasy, until the following year. In October 1958, she gave birth to twin girls, Jillian and Jennifer. From the start, John noticed something impossible. Jennifer had two birthmarks, one across her forehead, another on her waist. Both matched scars and injuries that Jacqueline, the younger sister who had died, had carried in life. How could scars from a previous body appear on a child never meant to know them? As the girls grew, more unsettling patterns emerged. At 3 years old, Jillian and Jennifer began asking for toys that had belonged to Joanna and Jacqueline. They not only described them, but insisted they were theirs. When those toys were brought out of storage, the twins chose them exactly as their dead sisters once had. Jillian gravitated toward Joanna's dolls and motherly play. Jennifer clutched Jacqueline's toys with possessive glee. No one had told them whose toys were whose. The family moved back to their old neighborhood. On walks through Hexham, the twins pointed out places they had never visited in their lives. "That's where we used to go to school. That's where we fell down. That's where we played." Their parents froze. These girls had never seen those streets, yet they spoke with the certainty of memory. Even their personalities seemed recycled. Jillian acted like Joanna, protective, mature, as though she carried an older sister's wisdom. Jennifer mirrored Jacqueline, playful, mischievous, stubborn, reckless. Florence, who had once dismissed reincarnation, privately admitted that the similarities were undeniable. Then came the moment that terrified even her. The twins saw a parked car. Their faces went pale. They clung to each other and screamed, "The car is coming to get us!" Were these memories of their sister's last moments? Or was it simply the overactive imagination of children who had overheard too much? Psychologists have long wrestled with the Pollock case. Some argue it was parental suggestion, that John's obsession with reincarnation, even if unspoken, somehow influenced the twins. Children, after all, are sponges. Others suggest cryptomnesia, hidden memory, that the twins had overheard stories about their sisters and unknowingly repeated them. But these explanations stumble. How do you explain the birthmarks, the toys chosen without prompting, the knowledge of places never described, coincidence, or something deeper? The case attracted the attention of Dr. Ian Stevenson, a psychiatrist who spent his life studying over 3,000 cases of children who claimed past life memories. He believed the Pollock twins were among the strongest cases, not only for the memories and behaviors, but because they were documented so young, at ages when children are less likely to fabricate stories with such detail. Stevenson noted, "The evidence here cannot be dismissed easily." And then, just as suddenly as it began, the memories faded. By age 7, Jillian and Jennifer stopped talking about Joanna and Jacqueline. The stories ceased. The recognition ended. It was as if a curtain had fallen between past life and present life. Some researchers believe this is typical, that if reincarnation is real, past life memories only last until a certain age before dissolving into the unconscious. So, what do we make of it? To believers, the Pollock twins are proof that souls can return, carrying scars, memories, even personalities across death. To skeptics, it's grief, coincidence, or subtle manipulation. Nothing more. But to the Pollocks, it was personal. Florence admitted she could not explain her daughter's knowledge. John swore his belief had been vindicated. And two little girls, born a year after tragedy, carried memories that should have died in 1957, but did not. Maybe reincarnation is real. Maybe children glimpse truths we forget as adults. Or maybe grief has powers we don't understand, powers strong enough to shape flesh, memory, and soul. The Pollock twins remain one of the most haunting unsolved mysteries of the modern era, and it leaves one final, chilling question. If you died tomorrow, what fragments of your life would you carry back when you came again?